Everybody, welcome back for day 2 of the $1,300 in a week challenge. I'm excited today because I have my very first offer from Frayt ever. Never taken one on here. I'll have the details up right here of what it's looked like about 1950, and it'll be about 7 or 8 miles total from the house. And I'm not even planning on leaving yet, but I never gotten a trip on here and I wanted to take it, so let's do it together. And we are officially on the road with Frayt. It's set up very different than most apps. First of all, you got to pay a background check fee of $35. And I'll have the order details up right here too, so you guys can get another look at it. But yeah, it's very different. But let's just see how this goes, how the first trip goes. So the gig is from Advanced Auto Parts. Let's have our boys over here at Advanced Auto Parts get us right. Yes, sir. Hit arrived at pickup on the app. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, man, that really sucks. I was not planning on working yet, and I drove all the way over here early to start my shift, and just for it to not be there. So, you know, is what it is. That's the thing with these smaller platforms that don't have as big of a budget as, let's say, a DoorDash or something. You know, when things don't go as planned,
I'm not sure I will be compensated for it.
But you know, that's how gig work goes. Just gotta move on to the next. But that is a good 20 minutes or so total wasted, but we'll make it up. And we are back in the car, starting our official shift. Starting off with this Spark order right here. Pretty decent order. I should get it done within 30 minutes, which is ideal. And for that Frayt order, I actually did end up getting compensated. Here's the chat and everything. So I got the full payout that I was supposed to. So only 30 minutes into our shift, we already have $1,950. Because that's all the amount of time that took. So it's off to a good start. Hopefully I get a better trip next time on Frayt, and let's get started with this Spark. Man, if you weren't aware, the shopping process on Spark is absolutely streamlined. It is so fast. The aisle numbers are clear, the section number, the module number. I don't understand why not every company does this, and I don't understand how shopping on Instacart isn't easier. Like, they make it really easy. But yeah, it's all right here. That's all you got to do, and then you just scan the QR code, check out. Now let's head to the first customer. And that right there is why it's important to be multi-apping. Before I even finished my Spark drop-off, I got an Uber Eats request from this EG's right here. Boom. This will put me at about $42 to $43. Of course, I'll have the total on the screen. And let's get to it. Man, you're gonna have some interesting customers doing this job, let me tell you. The customer that I just took right now, he lives in an apartment with a gate, and he left in the instructions to call him on the box, like at the gate, which is what I did. And then he answers, and then I tell them who I am, and then he's like confused and mad that I'm calling. He's like, yes, how can I help you? I was like, you fucking told me to call, and you know the gate's closed, so what do you think I'm calling for? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, man. But with all that being said, we've got our next assignment. Boom. And I unassigned it, get it the fuck out of here, and replaced it for boom. So believe this will put us at about $55 after this trip, at close to the 2-hour mark, which is right on schedule, right on time. You know, that's how we like things. Yes, sir. I'll keep you guys updated. And after even a long pickup, that took longer than it should have, but we are at $55 or so, I believe, before any additional tips or anything. That fucking lady was a bitch in that pizza place, bro. Like, god damn, man. But when people like that have resentment towards you, you know, they're the only ones that feel that. Like, I don't feel her anger, you know? So you just gotta ignore those kind of people. But now we just wait to see what our next task is, and I'll see you guys there. Next up is this batch from Renee's. I know it's questionable, but my mentality is that I'm hoping for a hidden tip because it's a high-paying restaurant. They're usually high-paying orders, and the customer is also going to a rich neighborhood. So I'm gonna take my chance on it. Should be at $66 after this run, assuming there's no hidden tip. Alright, so I was picking up that Uber Eats, and on the way there, right after I picked up, I got this mediocre ass DoorDash order, but it's going right next to the Uber Eats drop off. So let's just pray that the Taco Bell order is ready in a timely fashion and that we could drop this off pretty quick, and that will put us at $73 in like 2.5 hours. By some absolute miracle, the order was ready at the Taco Bell. So now all we gotta do is hit this Uber Eats drop off first, slide over to the DoorDash. We'll be at $73 after that, assuming that the Uber Eats doesn't have a hidden tip, which it probably does. But if it doesn't, then we'll still be at $73 after this run. Pretty good numbers. We are back after dropping off that stacked order, that dirty stack order. It went well. I got to both customers on time, you know, like I do. It's what I do. Had a nice little conversation with the Uber Eats customer. Everything went pretty good. And right after I record that last segment, I got boom, which doesn't look great, I know. But in this area that I dropped off those other orders in, like where I'm at right now, is not busy. So this restaurant that I'm picking up from is one of the like 4 or 5 places over here that I could get an order from, and within like 3 miles anywhere. So very clutch order. $9 will put me at $82 or so in 3 hours. $82 in 3 fucking hours. Let's go, man. Man, right as I was talking shit. So I was waiting for that DoorDash I just showed, and then boom, this came up. And it's from one of the other 5 restaurants that are in this area, and it's going a quarter mile from the other customer. So great fucking add-on. This puts me at about $89 or $90 after this in a little over 3 hours. Whew. So I'm not even inside the McDonald's yet for that Uber Eats, and then I got boom, this shipped order. So I'm gonna drop that DoorDash, hit that Uber Eats, and then hit the Target for the shipped order. That's what's cool about Shipt is they have certain windows, so you can shop for someone and then take a couple other gigs and then take the drop off as long as you're in that window, or vice versa. As long as you're within the window, it's pretty cool. So it allows for some flexibility and for you to sneak in some other gigs if you need to. Like in this case, I don't need to be there for a while, so I'm able to do these other drop offs. So And we are back after dropping off that dirty stack order. Now, the thing with Shipt, you guys, is customers cannot tip prior to the delivery. So they're genuinely tipping off of your service, your communication, what you provided. So you have to, like I'm showing here, send update text. I mean, the app will tell you that, but it's a huge part of the Shipt ritual to really take care of your customers and so that you can hopefully get a tip. So the base pay is about $7. So if I don't get a tip from this, then it will put me at about $96. But I'll catch up with you guys after. All right, y'all, so check this out. I just got this Instacart order from the same Target that I'm going to for the Shipt order. The Shipt order won't take me very long to shop for at all. So I'm going to be able to shop for both customers, and since the Shipt order is supposed to be dropped off from 8 to 9 p.m., I have a long time to drop that off. So I'll be able to knock out the Instacart drop off first, go to the Shipt one, and then that will put me at about $103 in about 3.5 to 4 hours, depending. And that's also without a Shipt tip. And that's also without a potential extra tip from that Uber Eats earlier. So I'll, of course, have the numbers on the screen. And yeah, it's a good night so far, man. All right, you guys, we are all done here. That took like 10 minutes or so total in the store there, and everything all together. And look at this insane DoorDash order I missed out on right now. That hurts. But yeah, just communicate along the way to the customers. And also, again, make sure that you guys are using Fetch to scan receipts, just like I said last video. So let's go get this Instacart dropped off first, the Shipt one. And that should put us at about 103 in 3.5 hours or so. You guys remember that Uber Eats order that didn't look that good, that I was hoping for a hidden tip on? Boom! Fucking let's go, bro. So that puts us at about $108 or $109 in about 4 hours. But again, I'll have the counter up and everything. But damn, I called it, man. Let's go. All right, y'all, what's going on? Got both of those orders dropped off. Got that grocery dirty stack order done. Had that hidden tip load in, and we are about at the 4 hour mark. We're slowly approaching. I feel like I may be out here for another hour or so, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes, and I'll see you guys there. And as you guys could tell, my new order is from this tropical smoothie cafe. It actually just built. It's brand new. I think this might be my first time picking up here. I don't remember. But this will put me at roughly $118. Let's keep this night going. And we are back at the Arby's. Man, it's been a pretty busy night. Not nearly the hourly rate that I had yesterday. Yesterday had some insane orders in it. And something else I forgot to talk about is the Shipt maps, the Shipt tip maps. So since Shipt customers don't have the option to tip prior before the delivery, what veteran seasoned Shipt shoppers do is they make a tip map. So they put in, they take the delivery and then they just replace the address name with the order number and the date that it was taken. So whenever the tip does come in, they could just replace the name of the address with the tip. so they'll know who tips. So that's very important if you are doing Shipt. And boom. This is our last order of the night, I believe, unless I get some fucking insane order afterwards, but I don't believe that I will. So let's just go inside. And I have a homie that works here, so maybe we'll see him. And we got part of it in here, the other part of it in here, and we're out of here. And we are done. Y'all, we are done. That drop off was to like a long ass dirt road, and she just wanted it left at the gate. I was like, okay. And there's probably gonna be animals to get it, but you know, that's what she wanted. So I just gotta go grab a money order for my rent, and then I will see you guys back at the house for the recap. And finally, we are back for the recap. Okay, so today was not as good as yesterday. Evidently, I worked 30 minutes more than yesterday and made like $20 or something less.
Which was actually not true because of all the hidden tips that came in.
Yesterday was just bananas, $30 an hour day. But today was more, this was below average for sure. I also am waiting on a potential Shipt tip to load in, so that might come in tomorrow or in the next few days. And then also a hidden tip potentially on the last order that I took. So I'm gonna edit this and then maybe they'll load in while I'm editing, but of course I'll let you guys know. So we are this much closer to $1,300. Is it possible? Yeah. Is it unlikely? Yes. But of course I will document the whole thing. I will make over $1,000 this week, guaranteed. It's just a matter of if I'm gonna make over 1,300. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I'm getting more comfortable. You guys are gonna see my progress. I'm gonna keep getting better at it. I'm gonna stay consistent. So thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys in the later.